Hey, coaches, welcome to the video. Welcome to all coaches. If you're a first time coach, thank you for clicking on the video. I hope that you enjoy the content of the video, you get something out of it, and I hope that you come back and look at more videos that I have. If you're a returning coach, I want to thank you for continuing to watch the videos. I try to put out content that presents somewhat of a different idea a lot of times. Sometimes it's somewhat of intermediate information, and sometimes it's a little bit more advanced. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy the content that I put out there on YouTube and Facebook. This video today will be going on my YouTube channel as well as facebook.com/perfect play football. Do you have an offense that is a collection of plays and you're looking to kind of package? You want to package some plays together to present more of a systematic approach to calling a game and to prepare your team? Well, this video is for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about the inside zone or cutback zone package, and we're going to use it out of what we call a heavy formation where we attach an H-back to our formation, and we're going to talk about blocking the cutback zone. But when we block it this way, a lot of people refer to it as split zone. To today's topic, we're talking about the cutback zone. So if we take the Y in this picture, the Y out of the formation and put him out here in trips, or you can move him over here in a 2x2 set, but you're going to block your cutback zone like the offensive linemen are drawn up here against this 4-2 box. So we're going to get a double team on the 3 technique, work our way up to the will linebacker. We're going to get a double team with the center and play side guard on the shade and work up to the Mike linebacker. And then we have a base block here with our right tackle, play side tackle on the 5 technique. Now, it's very important to understand that we are not chasing linebackers. So this is not a video about how to coach offensive line, but in this system, if we're going to throw the ball downfield, in this system, you cannot leave the double teams early and chase a linebacker that's 5 yards downfield. You have to stay on your double teams, and you can drive the 3 technique in this example. You can drive the 3 technique to the will linebacker, but we never come off of the double team until we can reach out and touch the linebacker. That's our basic rule. Do not come off of a double team, whether it's the center and play side guard here on the shade, or whether it's the backside guard and tackle on the 3 technique. Do not come off the double team until you can reach out and touch the linebacker, and then you can come off on the linebacker and zone block, continue your zone block from there. So this is the cutback zone. We're looking to get lateral movement, not so much push downfield. I mean, if we can with our double team, we'll take it, but we're not going to chase the linebackers. That's key. So when we add a Y or an H back to this formation, he is to the play side in this picture. So he is going to pull on the snap of the ball, pull across the formation, and kick out the 6 technique. Very simple. Pull on the snap, pull across the formation, kick out the 6 technique. So now we have 5 blockers plus an H back. That's 6 blockers. They have 6 defenders in the box. So we get everybody blocked up. The quarterback's protected, no one for him to read on the play. Normally, without the Y in the formation, we would have to block our inside zone, and the quarterback would be responsible for reading the 6 technique in this picture. But now that we've added the H back and he's pulling and kicking out the 6 technique, everyone is blocked up. If the defense adds a 6th defender, then the quarterback would be responsible for reading that guy. But right now, we're just going to talk about this first. This is the first of our plays, of our 3 plays that are going to look alike, and we're going to go from there as we add the next one. So if we keep running this cutback, this inside zone, and we're pulling this H back across the formation and kicking out the 6 technique, sooner or later that 6 technique is going to try to wrong arm. He's going to dip his head inside. He's going to be aggressive and really squeeze hard on the play. And then that takes us to our second play in the series. All right, here we have an example of the same play. Nothing changes, and this is the great part about it. nothing is going to change for our offensive linemen. We're going to stay on those double teams. And we're not going to chase linebackers, and we're going to be very physical at the line of scrimmage. Our H-back here, we've been pulling and kicking out the six technique. The six technique gets aggressive, making it difficult to kick out now. He's going to squeeze down really hard, so the Y will miss the six technique and go wrap around him and block the alley defender. Now, the alley defender could be this jack that drops down. It could be a corner that's coming inside. They may be rotating over. Lots of ways that a defense could add an alley player here, but by pre-snap alignment, the defense does not have an alley player. But post-snap, there's one that may show up. So you have to be ready for that. So if they drop the jack down, which is how most teams do it, at least most of the teams that we see, that's how they get that extra defender that we can't block. That's how they get an extra defender that we cannot block at the point of attack. They drop him from the secondary. The secondary must run rotate just like the defenders in the box has to run rotate. So the H-back is going to pull, miss the six technique, and block the alley defender. The quarterback must now read the six technique, and if the six technique squeezes down, like we've been really hitting him hard, kicking him out, he's probably going to squeeze tight. If the six technique squeezes, the quarterback will pull the ball and get around the edge. The great part about this play now at this point, we have a lead blocker, the Y in this picture. The Y is the lead blocker for the quarterback. So if you have a quarterback that's a good runner, this is a great play for you. If you have a quarterback that's a great runner, this is an awesome play for you because it will get the quarterback on the edge with a lead blocker. So you get everyone blocked up, plus the defender that the defense drops down that's usually unblocked. He is now blocked, and you get a great runner on the edge with everyone blocked up. So those two plays work together very, very strongly in the sense that we are messing with this six technique. All right, we are making sure that we want to kick him out so many times that he is squeezing hard, and then we just don't want to beat our head against the wall here. We want to miss him, let the quarterback read him, and then we get around the edge with the lead blocker. So those two plays go well together, and it puts a lot of pressure, not just on the six technique, but it puts a lot of pressure on whatever defender they're dropping down into the alley. It puts a lot of pressure in the run rotation of the box players and the secondary players. Very important. So now the third and final play in this series that's going to work together to really put a lot of pressure on the defense is now we're going to do the same thing. It's blocked the same way. We're double teaming the three up to the wheel, double teaming the shade up to the mic, back front side or play side tackles, fanning out, base blocking the five technique. The Y is to the play side. He's going to pull as though he's going to trap or block out the six technique like he's been doing in the first example. He's going to make it look like the first play we talked about, and he's going to miss that six technique and run a flat route or a screen. You can do it lots of different ways into the secondary. Now, how you want to attack this, if you want it to be a screen, he can run at the line of scrimmage, down the line of scrimmage here as he misses the six technique, and the X can block. You can do it that way. You could have the X run a route and throw it downfield and let Y be one of your receivers as you're throwing it. The key is this. The quarterback still has to read the six technique here. If the six technique charges the quarterback, he has to hand off on the F. And if that's the worst thing that happens, you still have a very good play because you're blocking five defenders in the box. You're reading the sixth defender in the box, and you're going to hand off because that six technique is charging the quarterback or playing the quarterback, so you can hand off for a great play up inside. If the six technique, the reason you call this play, you've been trapping him, you've been kicking him out, so now he's going to squeeze. Now you miss him and get out into the flat. You can also, as a quarterback, if you decide to pull the ball, you can pull and possibly run around the edge of the play as well. If you pull the ball from the F in this picture, the running back, and pull your thumbs to your throat and run to throw when you disengage from the running back, thumbs to your throat and run to throw, that 6 technique squeezes down too far inside and you get the ball outside on the edge, now you've put a lot of pressure. If you're throwing this as a screen, the X can block the corner. If the jack drops down as the alley player and covers the screen, now you're free to run around and there's no defender to cover the quarterback keeper. If the jack drops down to be the alley defender and he sits and plays the quarterback, then there's no one on this route here. So whether you're running routes downfield with the X or whether you're blocking for the screen, you can do it multiple ways, and maybe you want to do it all. But it's simply up to you. I would look at how defenses defend your plays and then run routes to where they are not. Run routes to where there's lots of open grass and you can throw the ball to. So those are the 3 plays that you can put together to attack defenses. The cutback zone or the inside zone with the Y kicking out the 6 technique. The second play, the Y pulls and misses the 6 technique and blocks the alley defender. And then the third and final play is the Y misses the 6 technique and runs either a flat route or a screen or a route in a progression for the quarterback. The great thing about all this is the offensive linemen, the big boys up front, they do not change. They are blocking inside zone, cutback zone, whatever you want to call it. We call it split zone when you have one back going left and the zone going right. So that's kind of giving the linebackers a split look. So those are the 3 plays that we put together to attack defenses, and it gives us an offense the advantage. So I hope you like the content of the video. If you're on YouTube, give me that thumbs up. Make comments down below. Drop that atomic elbow on the subscribe button. If you're watching it on Facebook, feel free to share the video no matter how you're watching it. But follow the Facebook page, like it. I appreciate it very much in terms of the attention that it's getting, and you guys that watch the videos. It means a lot to me. Hope it means a lot to you too. If you like more of the comment or more of the information and content that I have, I'm also going to put down in the comment section my Patreon channel. Feel free to check that out as you go forward. So, coaches, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you watching the videos. And always, always, always magnify those blessings.